Hi guys, welcome back. I apologize for not being here last week to finish our chapter book, Eerie Elementary. I normally record this on Mondays, and unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, last Monday was the 4th of July. And so fortunately, I was able to spend some much needed time with my family. And unfortunately, that meant that I had, unfortunately, no time to record the final couple of chapters of this story. But I'm back today, and we will finish this chapter book on Thursday. And then next week, I'll get back to reading some picture books. I know that I have a lovely family whose child I had this past school year, who have recommended and have offered to lend me a book to read that is a chapter book that sounds awesome. So that will probably be at the top of my list of books to read when we finish our chapter book. So I hope that you look forward to that. Today, we are going to read chapters 11 and 12 of Eerie Elementary, and they're quite short, but it made more sense in my mind to clump the last 3 chapters, which will be a bit longer, for our last read aloud for this book on Thursday. So today, Tuesday, you will get 2 chapters, 11 and 12, and then on Thursday, we will finish the book, which means we will read chapters 13, 14, and 15. All right, and I apologize, Stella is very active for some reason today. You can see her shadow from our window, so she might pop in the video at some point. All right, we are on chapter 11, Something Big. For the next 2 days, Sam and Antonio trained before school, during recess, and after school. Lucy now thought both of her best friends were losing their minds. She wouldn't believe a word they said. Sometimes Mr. Nakobe poked his head in to check on Sam, but the old man didn't do much else. Sam understood that Mr. Nakobe was weak. Now it was Sam's job to protect the school. While Sam was walking home alone on Thursday, Mr. Nakobe's words echoed in his head. The school is planning something big. What could the school, Sam's thoughts were interrupted by the feeling of cold fingers on his back. Ooh. Eek! Sam screeched, shrieked. I apologize. He spun around. Lucy, you scared me. Do you think it was the school that was trying to eat you? Lucy teased. I don't know what you and Antonio have been doing these past 3 days, but you'd better be ready for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sam asked. Lucy rolled her eyes. Then she shoved a crumpled up piece of paper into Sam's hands. The paper read, Friday night, 7:00 p.m. at Eerie Elementary. Ms. Grinker's 3rd grade class presents Peter Pan. Students, parents, and teachers are welcome. As Sam read the words, his heart began to pound. It all made sense. Sam knew exactly when the school would strike. I like the pictures of Sam and Antonio working out and practicing together. Chapter 12, Beast from Below. It was opening night and the school auditorium was packed. Sam stuck his head through the red curtains and peered out. He saw hundreds of parents and teachers in the audience. He even saw his mom and Lucy's little brother. Sorry, I tried to pause it and I didn't get there in time. So this is going to be unedited in the video. Sorry. Students were changing into their costumes backstage. Antonio, as Peter Pan, was wearing green from head to toe. And Lucy wore a yellow dress as Wendy. Sam pulled Antonio aside. I've got a feeling something really bad is going to happen, he whispered. Maybe we should stop the play. We could tell Mrs. Grinker. Antonio cut him off. Sam, everyone will think we're crazy. I'm still not sure that we aren't. Sam sighed. He knew Antonio was right. Besides, Antonio said, I've got my lucky peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my pocket. What could go wrong? Sam rolled his eyes. Lucky sandwich? Before Sam could say anything else, the lights dimmed. The audience went quiet. The play was about to start. Lucy rushed over. She pulled Antonio toward the stage. Wish us luck, Sam, she whispered as she and Antonio marched out on stage. Sam sighed. Good luck. 2 hours later, Sam was smiling from ear to ear. He couldn't believe it. The play was actually going okay. Lucy was saying her lines perfectly. Antonio made an awesome Peter Pan, and the audience was clapping a ton. Maybe he had been worried for nothing. The next scene was the most exciting part of the play, the big finish. Antonio and Lucy were strung up on wires high above the stage like they were flying. Oh, sorry. Their costumes are so cute. Sam, Mrs. Grinker said, it's your turn on stage. Oh, right, Sam muttered. He stepped out into the spotlight, and began to say his lines. I am Noodler, Captain Hook's friendly pirate, and I order you to... Sam stopped. He felt something move below his feet. Rumble, rumble, rumble. With horror, Sam realized the school had been waiting for him. Now that he was on stage, the school was coming to life. This was it. There were some whispers in the audience. People thought Sam had forgotten his lines, but Sam didn't care about his lines. What he cared about is what he saw next. A trap door in the floor was opening. From up high, Lucy and Antonio saw it too. The trap door was opening wider and wider. It was like the wooden stage was suddenly made of rubber. That's terrifying. How is no one else seeing this? Sam's heart pounded as he looked down into the darkness below. There, he saw the true terror. Beneath the stage, hundreds of metal folding chairs were opening and closing like a set of giant, jagged teeth. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Stella is completely destroying my entire living room, trying to make a doggy nest on the couch. So if I've seemed distracted, that is why. And high above this hungry mouth, Antonio and Lucy were dangling on their wires. Oh my goodness. They were about to be eaten alive. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh my goodness. What a traumatic school play to be attending. What will happen next? Come back Tuesday, not Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Come back Thursday to find out. Oh my goodness. Where we will finish Eerie Elementary. The school is alive. See you then. Have a great day. The weather's great right now. It is supposed to rain later on, but get out and enjoy the weather while you can, because right now it's not too hot. It is humid, but the sun's out. It's beautiful. So enjoy. Bye. Have a great day.